Alright guys, so this video, long overdue. I actually created this video a few days ago, and my mic, actually this is a headset mic, gaming mic. The mic I bought to do these videos actually is not working properly, so just been kind of a headache over the last couple of days. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and do my second coin review here called DragonChain, what we're looking at right now here. And just a quick note, all my videos I'm trying to do right now, they're going to be very short, to the point. I go off a lot of statistics as far as their web traffic and their social media type stuff. I put everything on a PowerPoint, so it's a little bit different angle on how I review coins compared to some of the other people. That's by design, and as time goes on, I'm going to edit the way I review the coins, but for now, this is how I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and dive in so I can keep this video short. DragonChain, if you haven't heard of DragonChain before, it is tied to Disney, sort of. It was Disney's private blockchain back in 2014, and they actually brought it out to the public. See, it talks about Disney here. Brought it out to the public in 2017 between October and November. Go ahead and look at the traffic really quick. 546,000. This is just a rough estimate. 546,000 per month. And let's go to CoinMarketCap. And again, I'm going quick, but I want to keep these videos short, and I want to give you like quick points about the coin. It's actually token. It's ranked number 53 at the very moment. Today's the 24th of January. And you can see the price is actually about half of what it was about on January 9th. So right now, it's not a bad time to get in if you believe in this particular coin. Let's go ahead and hit up the PowerPoint. Alright, DragonChain, quick overview, or my quick review. So let's start with social metrics first. Twitter followers, what I did is I tried to compare, well, let me take a step back real quick. DragonChain and what they're trying to solve, they're trying to create a platform, an incubator, and a what they call a marketplace. The two main competitors that I see, I mean, there's a lot of competitors in the smart contract space, but two of the main ones that everybody knows about, Neo and Ethereum. So I'm going to compare those two compared to DragonChain. So 45,000 followers on Twitter for DragonChain, Neo 251,000, Ethereum 317,000. And again, you guys have to remember that Neo and Ethereum they've been around for a while. I mean, Neo was ant shares, Ethereum's been around for a while. This company, or DragonChain, hasn't been out that long. And we're talking, the token came out in October of 2017. So that's actually not that bad. That's half of what Siacoin has as far as Twitter followers. On Reddit, they have a lot less, 6,300 and change. So, and again, I focus on Twitter and Reddit a lot because, to me personally, I find that those two platforms, social platforms, are a major key component to finding information on crypto coins. Crypto Compare, again, I try to explain this a lot on my videos. Crypto Compare has their own proprietary scoring function. They'll explain it if you put your cursor over the actual number, and it shows how they add up all the numbers. But they came out with 13,000. Neo's a lot higher. Ethereum's a lot higher. Comments, not that many people comment about it. But to me, that also was a bonus because of the fact that, you know, it's still kind of a hidden token, even though it's in the almost top 50 at the moment. Followers, again, not that many on Crypto Compare. And that doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. I mean, Reddit has its own following, Twitter has its own thing, Crypto Compare has their own thing. So, I mean, just because it doesn't have a lot of Crypto Compare doesn't mean it's not a coin that doesn't have a lot of hype about it at all. But so my media grade, and I changed it from A, B, C, D style to 1 through 10. I got a comment on that, so I'll try this out, see if people like it better. I gave it an 8 out of 10. And let me explain a little bit because you're kind of wondering, well, the stats weren't that good. Why is it getting such a high grade? I'll explain. Number one, there's 3 subreddits on Reddit instead of just 1. I have no idea why it's split up into 3. My thought process is it's not the company doing it, but it's probably just, you know, people. They've created their own DragonChain subreddit. I believe that if they put it into 1, that growth would actually be higher than what it currently is today. And I talk about here as far as a positive. If they combined it, I think there'd be a faster growth. I also think that the follower amount on Twitter, which is 45,000-ish, it's half of Siacoin. Siacoin's been around forever. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of talk. Great community. But the fact that they've grown that quickly in such a short time frame, to me, is really, really good. That's a very positive thing. Moving along to the web metrics, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Like, personally speaking, I've seen a lot of coins out there. I've scrubbed a bunch. Typically, the websites just, they suck. They're junk. And I get it that people argue, oh, well, they're not web developers. I mean, yeah, I understand these guys are doing coins. They're developing different things, different languages. But if you get that much money for an ICO, go hire somebody to do a nice looking website. I mean, I'm investing in this basically like it's a stock. Most people, I think, look at it that way anyway. So would I want to put my money towards something that looks like utter junk just by the first presentation? Personally, I think the presentation is freaking awesome on the website, and therefore you're going to get more people that might just hop in right away because they like the way it looks. It's clean. It's easy to navigate. The roadmap is really, really well laid out, and the dev team, it's freaking unbelievable. I'll explain that in a minute, and it's very, very well presented. Their traffic, as I showed you before, 540,000. It went up in October, took a dip in November, December-ish, and then it went back up again. So they're having consistent traffic, especially if you look at Ethereum. They're more than half of what Ethereum currently has, so that's pretty darn good in my opinion. There was a 400,000 growth in the last 30 days. So again, I can't complain, and my web grade literally is a 10 out of 10. And again, the reason is their website's super professional. It looks great, in my personal opinion. I've looked at a ton of websites, not just in crypto, but for other things, because I used to do websites. It's super easy to navigate. Everything's laid out very, very well, very artistic and clean. There's nothing I can really complain about it. Honestly, if I had to complain, there was like, and I didn't show it to you, there's like this little map, and they had the little pinpoints about, I think they're out of Washington, and they're close to Amazon headquarters and Apple, or not Apple, but I don't know, all these different headquarters, and like the map was like slightly glitched out. Oh well, not a big deal. So easy on the eye, easy to navigate. Traffic great and growing. So there wasn't anything I could pull away from it, so I couldn't give it a negative. Coin specifics, it was created in October 2017, though technically it was 2014 because it was Disney's private blockchain, but they've flipped it around and made it open source public, so it's new. It's very, very new. Masternodes, as far as I can see, they do not have any. I'm still slightly confused. My understanding, they are proof of stake, but there's some weird hybrid, and I could technically be wrong on that. I read some article that tried to explain that there was some weird hybrid, and I honestly, I read a bunch of articles, I couldn't figure it out. So I could be wrong on this point, but if I had to guess between the two, I'd say they're proof of stake, not proof of work, but they also have some weird hybrid proof of work concept. I'll have to figure that more out. Top exchange, currently it's on KuCoin, which, and I'll go here in a second. Total supply, 433 million. I mean, it's high, but I've seen way, way worse, and it's only 4 times of what NEO is, so that's not a terrible thing. 24-hour volume, and again, I made this video a couple days ago, so now the 24-hour volume technically probably could be less, could be more, I don't know, but I kept the PowerPoint the same. So at the time, it was 3.9 million. Ethereum is much higher, so is NEO, but it's a new coin, and it's on technically 9 exchanges right now, but, and I say in here for the grade, I'll go and explain, I give it a 6 out of 10. So the reasonings for that is this. The supply is 400 million. Again, it's not the end of the world. I like to see lower supplies, but a lot of coins have a lot more, so I can't necessarily complain too much. That's why I put it as a neutral grade. I put it as a neutral and negative, which you could argue multiple ways, but the competition in the smart contract space is large, especially when you got NEO and Ethereum and all these other ones out there. They are trying to do this incubator, which they're trying to help new coins grow, train, give them all the capabilities that they need. And they have 3-stage incubator. Then they have the platform that you can put your DApp on. And then you have the marketplace where you can basically monetize off those dApps, and developers can make money. So it's different. It is competing in a way, but it is different. And they're trying to create their own little ecosystem, which to me I thought was pretty darn cool. So competition, it's big, but that's not always a terrible thing because I think they're going to take a different lane slightly. I give the fact that it's neutral such positive for not being listed on some of the big exchanges. So Bittrex, Binance, the fact that they're not listed on that to me is an opportunity because once they do get listed, those eyeballs to add more chance of the trading volume to shoot through the roof, it's still there in my opinion. That's kind of how I look at it. So that's not negative. The team is freaking believable. and I know I'm going long-winded more than I wanted to, so I'll go through it quick. They've either participated or been part of Overstock, Coinbase, Symbiont, Walt Disney, LexisNexis, Amazon Payments, GE Healthcare, Goldman Sachs. If you go to the advisors, this is off the top of my head because I don't think I put it on this PowerPoint. Oh, there I did. So you got VP Payments of Starbucks, co-founder of Xbox, former system director of FBI, not FBL, FBI, former of Gambit, two co-founders of Block, former founder of Life ID. I challenge you to find another coin out there, a token out there, that has a team like this. Like, that is stinking awesome. Imagine their ability to just pick up the phone and just make a contact and a call and make a connection with, like the real world company to have something happen. Through the freaking roof, guys. Like, through the roof. The fact that it's only $2.30. Again, this is not financial advice, but I like it at this price. I like it at less than this price too. So team grade, I give it a 10 out of 10. I can't argue with that. Oops, I hit two buttons. Oh, well. Great size team. It's 17 members, 7 advisors. Their past real-world experience, meaning like, all these other Amazon and Starbucks and all these other things, real-world companies, as I call them, not crypto. You can't beat that. They are still very new to the crypto space, so I guess that's a neutral. Not necessarily a negative per se, so as time will tell, as time goes on, I think how that will play out. So my overall grade for them is an 8.5 out of 10. The reason being, number one, I feel like they need a little bit more time to grow and kind of prove everything, though I don't see a downside. I don't see anything that would give them a hiccup yet. So time will tell. Decent amount of competition to go against Neo and ETH, like I said before. Team, outstanding, unbelievable connections. Website, super clean, easy to navigate, looks professional. And I believe once they get listed on other exchanges, watch out. I personally think the price will go up when that happens, so as I put my thoughts and opinions. As you can tell, I am very high on this coin. Hard to find something critical. The bad parts are me just trying to find something bad. So that's kind of my overview of DragonChain. Again, I'm pretty high on it, and I think hopefully these statistics will explain why, and maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't. One thing I just wanted to end with this. I created a free ebook, and free, 100% free. I'm gonna put the link down in the bio there of the video. So I would absolutely love it if you guys go download it or share it with somebody. The link to share to somebody who might potentially need it. It's over 85 pages worth of data. I'm constantly trying to update it too. If you see an error, if you see something that's not covered in there that you have a question about, if anything, just you can message me, you can email me, whatever it is, and I will try to fix it. I will try to add to it, or I'll try to answer any questions you have, because I'm really trying to get this book out there. Again, it's free. You can't, it's free. What can you do? So thanks again for watching, guys. I apologize this video took so long to get out. I'm going to try to drop another one tomorrow, if possible, hopefully. In the meantime, go ahead and follow me on Steam. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, YouTube. I'm all over the place. But, yeah, that would be awesome, and I hope you guys like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't, please give me a thumbs down. I want to know if these videos just aren't your thing and the style sucks, or if you like it, or if you want me to tweak it. Please, 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 please let me know. Thank you very much, guys.